Miracle interrupted, yet unstoppable.
The sun was sinking low over Galilee, painting the sky with gold as Jesus stepped off the boat.
The moment Jesus' feet touched the shore, a crowd rushed toward him, desperate reaching hands, voices calling his name.
Jesus! Jesus!
Among them was Jairus, a respected synagogue leader, but today, titles nothing. His eyes were swollen, his robe dusty, and his voice trembled with a father's fear. He fell at Jesus' feet.
Master, my little daughter is dying. Please come and lay your hands on her so that she may live.
Jesus didn't hesitate. He simply nodded and they began walking. The crowd pressed in, bodies tight, the air thick with urgency. Every step counted. A little girl's life was slipping away. But in that same crowd, hidden, silent, walked a woman whose world had been bleeding for 12 years. 12 years of doctors, 12 years of disappointment, 12 years of being unclean, unwanted, untouched.
Yet today, she whispered to herself, "If I can just touch the hem of his garment, I will be healed."
She pushed through the bodies. She reached out with her hand and her fingers brushed the edge of his robe. Immediately, her bleeding stopped. Strength returned to her bones. Hope flooded her heart. But then Jesus stopped to look.
Who touched me? Lord, everyone is touching you.
The woman knew she couldn't hide anymore. She stepped forward, shaking, and told him everything. "Lord, I am the one. I touched your garment." Jesus looked at her not with anger, not with irritation, but with tenderness.
Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your affliction.
But just as hope filled one woman, a messenger arrived from Jairus' home with devastating news.
Your daughter is dead. Do not trouble the teacher anymore.
Jairus collapsed inside. The words cut deeper than any sword. But Jesus turned to him, eyes steady, voice calm, and said,
Do not be afraid. Only believe.
Jesus and Jairus, together with the crowd, resumed their walk to Jairus' house.
They reached the house, chaos everywhere, wailing, weeping, hopelessness. Jesus walked in. The mourners laughed at him, but Jesus sent them all outside. He took only his disciples and went to bed.
Why make this commotion and weep? The child is not dead, but sleeping.
At this moment, Jairus was torn between grief and a spark of faith. And in a moment that felt like heaven touched earth, her eyes opened. Breath filled her lungs.
Talitha Kumi.
She stood up, alive. Her parents burst into tears.
Give her food to eat.
Jesus called both daughter, and he reminded us that delays are not denials. Interruptions are not the end. Your miracle doesn't block someone else's. God can multitask, and no situation is too late for him to step in.